Hello everyone and welcome to today's quick tip tutorial on how to replace the tube out of your Manley reference cardioid microphone. For this I'm using latex gloves because it just makes dealing with the tube a lot easier, even though you don't have to use gloves. But when it comes to sliding that tube out of the socket, you have a grip and it's just a lot easier. So as you can see, I'm starting off by removing those two screws at the bottom. You want to be careful not to scratch the housing. Use a good screwdriver so you don't round out the screw in any way. And yeah, guys, just like that, after you remove that second screw, you're going to go ahead and rotate the entire microphone around to where you're best comfortable. Like, as you can see, I have a back mount on it, so it just made working with it a lot easier like that. And you're going to slide that bottom diaphragm out, and most likely you might have to rotate the diaphragm around to where the tube is upright. Try to leave the upper part of the diaphragm in the housing so you don't damage it or get any dust on it. Then you're going to carefully wiggle that tube out of the socket. Use two hands if you can. For this video, I didn't. As you can see, this is a Telefunken tube. The original stock tube that goes in there is a Sovtek, which is made in Russia. And the reason why I'm putting this stock tube back in is that I like the upper mid-range that it gives me. I just didn't like the Telefunken, even though it was good with de-essing, which I didn't have to de-ess at all. I just didn't like it. My vocals would lack upper mid-range, and I didn't like that. So anyways, you're going to go ahead and line those pins up. Carefully wiggle the tube back into the socket. Use two hands if you can. Okay, I highly suggest that. And be very careful. You don't want to break anything in here. So afterwards, what you're going to do is rotate the diaphragm around to where the switch lines up with the bottom. And you're going to go ahead and slide the diaphragm back into the housing. And you're going to go ahead and put those two screws back into place. Now, when I spoke to Manley, the reason why they didn't use any other tube like a Telefunken or a Bugle Boy, even though it might give you a better sound, is because they said that with this Russian tube, they can order them by the thousands and they would not have a problem getting any in stock. Whereas the vintage ones, they would have to look all over the place to order them. And I totally understand that. So anyways, that's it. That's how you replace the tube on your Manley microphone. Please like, subscribe, share, drop any comments if you have any. And until next time.